I had some extra work that day, so I left a bit late from my office. Things eventually kept getting late. I had to go home, complete my packing, take a shower, and catch a train. My wife and kids had gone to village earlier, 3 days ago, and I had some work here in the city, so I decided to join them later. I left 45 minutes late from my home, and when I reached the railway station, the train was about to leave. That's where I first met this kid who helped me to get all my luggage in the train quicker. On getting in, I firstly thanked him for his help and then asked him about his name. It turned out to be Ajay. Ajay and I coincidentally had the same seat, but I had the upper berth and he had the lower berth. I was a bit upset because I had a knee problem and it was very difficult for me to climb and go and sleep on the upper berth. Ajay noticed that on my face, so he asked me, and I said him that I have such problem, and he was like, "It's okay, sir. If you want, you can sleep on my lower berth, and I'll go and sleep on your upper berth." I thanked him for his kind help and all the time he has been helping me. Our chats continued, and I asked him about his qualifications, whether he was studying or earning. He turned out to be an engineering student. He was in the last year of engineering, and he was doing it from a very famous as well as expensive college. I got a bit more curious. I asked him about his parents, where do they work? And it turned out that he belonged to a middle class family and his family had taken a loan to pay for his college fees. But Ajay was very well aware about it and he was fully geared up to find a job as soon as his engineering gets over and start earning so that his family doesn't have to keep on paying the loan for him. I was happy to see such a bright kid. It was somewhere around 8 p.m. We had the dinner together and I saw good table manners in him. I appreciated him about it and he blushed about it. Then I observed him calling his mom before going to sleep. He called his mom. He said her that we have reached here and now there's so much time left. He was going to meet his family. Ajay was the perfect kid I wanted my children to be like. I was happy to see such a bright kid. Actually, you know what? I always wanted to be a kid like him myself. But when I was younger, I was someone different. I was mischievous and I was not obedient. I was not hardworking. I wish I could be like him. I wished him good night and we went to sleep. He went on the upper berth, I on the lower, and I wished that we never slept that night. At midnight, when everyone in the train was asleep, the train slipped off track and our bogie flipped over, and everyone sleeping on the upper berth died, including Ajay. I didn't know what to do. I was injured too. It took me some time to recover. There's no words how I can explain what time I went through. Although I was never punished for it, I am guilty. And that's what I can say. I killed the kid. That's all I can say.
You can